this man should have resigned. Because he should have tendered his resignation. It's not about morality. It's about conscience. Your morality or your conscience. Or that why you catch the Maka can't say me. Because you don't have to go to the office and sit down with your colleague IGP. Can you look at him in the face? After all the things that you said about him, you can't say you can't. And I don't think you also feel comfortable. I don't know meeting.
What if Sebia or Siam Nakasa back door and your public?
No. Once you have made public, that is your thinking, that is your mind. That's your, because even that's assumed there. And you would amassam. Or not na you're a meeting or tell some about Kebiano because you have something in your mind. You're entitled not to. You're entitled there in but voicing out it has made your credibility disappeared. It's me. I am not calling there because of Uswan Pofo. Ni tape no or court into one so one prosecute one. But in your work and that is what we should interrogate. IGP
to be specific.
Yeah.
One.
One.
Okay.
At the tail end of the conversation, what's in there or there Bubu Bibiano, Nedikama woman. That's corruption. Number 2, what's in there elections nyama pinyen komo mafia okom tofia kwa God forbid and this baba power subverting our what do you call it our right inalienable right of voting or your subversion. 3, talking about the IGP there or there was a son you have put the credibility of the IGP into disrepute.
Okay.
So at least seriously, we have to interrogate it. Because we are committing treason. If you damn them, baby, me Thompson. You can share them. There's that man come away. You know about out. She said one chima. She said one chima. What's Naka's about Bachum?
Sound.
Hey, Bachum. Katna would leak the tape about it. I tell you, offer number of police headquarters. Number Mukawa, not now better 10 hours. And son now, if you are barricade, one point you make a share BNI.
That's true because you induced me to talk to me about
it. Me drew the sword as some no kind of
it's are you very serious?
Okay.
No, I mean on your politics. I want us to wake up and know that when I hear the state institutions, I shall won't say no. What boy own ban? Why age money here? Because it's our taxpayers' money. Kitwa bin sir, need to you expect there. They should be that is what the state institutions must work. On your macho not be ejuma.
Okay. See, said issue no as a hanging no the sana a die out. Not say
it shouldn't die out. No. This people who say that and this fool it is all of us who. But if Emma or die out, somebody when I what's the worker here cool treason transporter for no. She was a word them no what happened? She said our jail. Where jail will be 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. That's what I'm saying that don't let us focus that my hypocrisy no because we have to save this country. Or they save this country.
Okay.
If we don't save this country, one day a Bosora, Tommy in army, na one cassette na we at your radio station we close at the Tommy the nearest police station one report. You had to be there. You won't be there. Until let us call a spade and not a wooden spoon.
Mate, me da say chairman, ma call Alfred Thompson honum Alfred Martin. Bacho ya no ama oni so ma me why. Me da say.
What happened to them?
Nya me adom na won so eh.
Nya me na adom.
Okay.
Na adom bibia ye. Ana pezi mechia mefa wo efidi so na mechia wara na minia penyin Emeritus Adekuka. The Emeritus chairman. And me who do bombing P or pede metro punches into bombing P now. We sober me make I say. But maso much that kataminu and a maso and a bibi. I mean, says or can. Rebecca maso meze.
Okay.
But before I measure send my bombers and mechia minu no ma central region, especially Cape Coast. Minchia won Kesenara. Na mizinchia kese so ma papa oye na nado dan kwekufado. Friend the papa of the nation says your nan or your papa of the nation and nabidechi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia why juma stronko na nipa ya ziswa or there why then woman ayi inti yebona bado wo juma za wezi echo DVL linda within a matter of seconds enya information biara ehwehwe or catch every stage edu bia or more information inti ehwa the digitalization of the DVL no stronko bibia happened everywhere in the country is digitalized. Actually, a passport office where the way I was spreading and says, yeah, you don't need to just come to the head office and go on to do your passport. You go all across the nation and their regions are a passport office near there. So is that good intentional war for or money or boy says yes, you actually mosi here stabilization of the economy in Orokona.
Okay.
And it's going to help us to rebound back the economy. I believe in it. Inti ye better when I say oya na nado dan kwekufado na bedeche oya Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia oya juma stronko a eda ye bo hwan bado wo say ebona bado na oya ni ye na oya no mo inti ye best one de won no mo na ahotono brantem because oya ye nyina ye hunda ahotono reba na orebe so oya ye ka na obi a ho medase
me so be da se na tape a chairman emeritus na waka ho asema me so we na wotu bi bakakra but the issue ni say there is a tape and 70 bebre omo a o allege obeka say the waka ne bebre no ano in favor of o party MPP say bia ABCD year ebeboa party no 2024 general election e ho asem eba mu na you have an interior minister waka say one person be involved you because criminality be anim no wakase obe investigate into no eno ano no just a video no enkwasa uhunu say issue we was see jano tra anasa was senhwehwemukum.
Me personally I think it's much ado about nothing. But speaker I can say or be a bipartisan approach. We accept it and ye can there or ye as our ye be no quarrel. 3 people or is it 2 or 3 people na wakati na dem na wezi won komo na obi a ringing na waka say na wa record was aba. Seriously speaking, maybe some who there what can they do? Obobwa. Politics or there ye can kwere kakra wom there. Every party obiara organ has a sia. Sir lobbyer, you go and lobby the person in power. You cannot lobby the opposition person. And to lobby there, or you can lobby around Mahama there once an IGP mayen. Because Mahama cannot change the IGP. CPP, they cannot change the IGP. So did the president. And say, whatever they say, no, the first thing they'll call, or the first point of call, that Wabakande, any president in Kakasa, now once an IGP, na Yemfa Obifu from Bra, because IGP, and definitely, baby, I do be a corporate politics, many opinion on Nsem Mumpu. The corporate politics. Oh yeah, you're on post in politics. Nakasa yeah.
Okay.
I sorry, the politics are where you are. Oh yeah, Zinempone bisa on the A. Now sorry, the impona what me your politics. Them obia lobby in every sphere of their life. Even your children in your house. Sometimes when hear baby oh daddy, oh you're the best daddy. You know that's as for you there. I don't get any daddy like you. Now I start I will come ask them about Rebecca. Oh me hear them. Into everybody lobbies. Now. obi te ho obedo busy IGP ohwe bi Adam Pare ohwe na kwan war kakra nti ye bed na ya kick out na ye aba ono so ye lobby wa ye na aze nti ono ye one asem Dan Pare and the person should deal. The police council can investigate and deal with this issue on their own. You see, government is focused. Nye bibia etiquette na so na eke na gan ye juma biara. And that is what the NDC wants us to do. We are focused. Ye we juma or de ye. Ye wo Ghana economy or de deliver to Ghanaians. Or de ye manyama bafum to them Moses say ye hunde inflation bafum kakra. Ye hunde economy rebounds back. Ye hunde nyama rokoye kakra. Ye stabilize economy just for us to rebound. Until when we are focused now, won't let nyama getting about me distract you. And when they distract you and you are not careful now, you will lose everything you are doing. And we are not ready for that. Because you can hear break it and you're breaking in style.
Okay, now audio ya aliki ene ye papa for swamp for the difference woman.
For example, for
Pachoi.
the tape no.
Aye.
On one answer.
Difference who?
Na on one no mukoti ho no mobile out ya ye koka ye nsem wode na obi recording and the bar out. And whoever took the case up has taken the case up. If someone wants to take this case up, they can take it up. They can take it up to the special prosecutor, to anybody. Obi and stop it now. Ye be a system no there. Everybody who wants to take a challenge on this can do it. It doesn't need the AE alone. My friend, the Attorney General Nkwana da overshare these cases. All cases speed and the table do already still.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that when there are special cases now, he wouldn't take it up. He will. But you are focused on AE delivery. And that is what the mandate is there for us to do. Coming back to me to the Minerica, no saying criminality or croak boy being a boy bass and a massa saboteur. And this is that what whatever yama who was in your political points. Oh here. Unwa most working. Unwa soon work and then for some for taping here and as a feed here. One casa today was some one work and for example for table one gym no one that says on your chairman Pobio and now by the way 3 years for court and no and now you are the same people who can the IGPs in a let IGP do his work. President Aka, that the confidence he has in this IGP no, and the police service will tell you there sebi be ye hunde respect kakra wom anamobwa and you hunde changes rebem. Meko Kumasi, new recruits new recruits officers, new officers are many kasa na maybe how the system is and what is going on now, what you don't hear or the and what they told me was that listen, one training session, IG bow, no catch one day. On one ways they can phone, pair, one go jiska one jiska baby. But when you now one new recruits, our officers are when you want by system, nobody will beg for you. Into when you now was through, there will be a baby, and that is the discipline we are seeing in the police service now.
Okay.
On your day, Obi Kajina Quanchano Akadeo, and a master today, and they in Z, in the them, got to me touchlight, na boy. And so when we are letting a service grow now, we shouldn't definitely. In every organization, these distractions will come. But the IGP should remain focused and deliver. Say no mandate here 2 years or just better deliver. So you one day now obey your mark in the service now. You should do what is best for this country.
Okay.
And I'm telling him with confidence that the president has that much trust in him, the only human, and nobody can take him out apart from the president.
See, Mokwasi North no DC the release a modebaya na mode appreciating all actors are about on board by election course no at a point now more can much say even though
we're not happy with some of the things
exactly what were those things?
Oh, the way they attacked one of our officers near the Crawford more grounds or more juma. We felt there at least they could have done it in another manner and far into Twimba near there. But immediately we were there, we sorted everything out near there, and we stated categorically that we are not happy with it. That doesn't mean IG himself was not the person on ground. Okay. If anything, there is the officer that should be taxed. That when you are doing your work, I say we are professionally. It's not the IG. Today says here issues be of course you say I'm robbery could do I blame president. The president now I'm robber naba. But that doesn't mean say if there's armed robbery going on in the system, I won't prompt the president there. Listen, you have to do something about it quickly. Settle it because say armed robbery will be on the increase. So if there are any challenges in the system now, we'll call IGP there. IGP, share now my boys no in ye jumani ye. 1 year jumanu professionally. And this time, Oko ye ma NDC for the IZ. Nanka will lose elections were hot to them was lose Kumewa. Where can they oh in a police phone when I walk up boy. I don't know how NDC for they expect the police to help you win an election. Because police no want to abandon. And in 2024 years, final elections, they vote. They have their special voting before they even go and do the, what do you call it, the supervision. No?
Okay.
And at the supervision, no, you, the police officer, you cannot vote. You cannot vote there. I don't know how the officer is going to help you to vote and win in those areas. All you have to do is to do your groundwork well. Farijan Wakachi and over and over and over again.
Okay.
The elections will win what polling station.
Mate.
Say, hey, we juma year, we polling station be winner more. We polling station winner, no Obama who constituency now win. Who constituency winner, no Obama who national elections are win. And MPP, we are poised to win the 2024 elections.
May I say?
Break the 8 within to break the 8 without.
Chairman.
We never see. I don't owe me in the young politicians. Say, where banner where politics are. Who white also a black. Asami police you know can you and this young country police for what no was won't come now what kind of way over there we IGP for now what to more party I ain't I'm not yet and the part a tape. It is a ratibit every to end this. We're talking about the hypocrisy. Beside there for example from the tape and say, oh, the same thing.
How?
It is that never be green. It been so or a leak tape. Despite as someone working or a different other, but they have all spoken something now or affect the institution or institutions. For example, for us, I'm not working about the electoral commissioner. I don't know them. It's all cut about yeah. Oh, I can say, what track record? What track record? Say, you better customer in the I'm just telling you whether making the country ungovernable, whatever it is, okay, no, what's okay, no, we're not caught. It's all okay. Also, is about disrupt election. What are you talking about? The English language is school. Me literature, interpret literature. What can't say now? Then you have to interpret it. What's the meaning of what the man is saying?
Disrupt say be a say bekwetia MPP na working.
No, disrupt the election. Say once IGP now, he will not be. They don't be in a position now. About MPP. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm making to know against the MPP.
And that's right.
Or making reference to Asin North by election exactly. Because what they're posting pay you for 4 years.
That's right.
That
one too is you are disturbing a state institution. That is and you are committing. You want to when you call position here, it will enable you to commit an act of disruption or of skewing. That's the meaning of the import. And the import.
Chairman, the pattern so what I say IGP and the former president Mahama. Omo kasa de bia and possibility cross or background or by extending the tenor to 2030 and yet you know and also no wo information BBC
no I've never in my say and this any IGP Beshia you consider the general secretary the chairman in the executive one of the members when you show police headquarters we issue communique you cross see Asia IGP a communique was issued into many baby or a secret meeting. Now, Okronifi and Okronifi. I'm not privy to that. But that is why all this must be investigated. That's why you must find out, sir, or you know, quite the IGP, or sorry, I'm watching. Oko President Muhammad Nifi Onyekezi Nkomo. We should find out Onyekezi Nkomo what about something Onyekezi Nkomo. That's why I'm saying that politician, me my politics, you know, or your A or your B or your B. I don't because I don't kasa the demand position to kasa na so my I don't want it. That kind of question so that this country will move on. Because these things are very bad. It is not, it is, I will be able to it is not something, okay, or you see Shakespeare new word, something do about nothing, or maybe if word we say.
Much ado about
nothing. It is totally wrong. Absolutely wrong. That should be to hit you in your face. Be bold. Nana Kunedu also be bold and speak your mind.
Alan also say be bold.
No, you are not going to. Nobody is going to position a in the kasa. Forget it. Odunya ne bra Obama position na mnaka we yamo. But when it's black, say it. Asam no ye. It there to be, and they drive the person. On your NDC people ya fall in love with IGP. But for the sanity of this country. Otherwise, Satepama, we will come and sit here and talk about it. No. And listen to the West. In Mpensenpensenmu, I know Buginabu. So a lot of things, that as a party, if the president himself, or our confidence in the IGP, he should come and issue a statement and tell the IGP, I want you to deal with those people for me. I want you, then you are being bold. You have to come out. If you trust IGP, this has come to my notice. Look, I want you to deal with the people. Call your colleagues and deal with them. Then you are talking. This is how it should be in this country. Let us put partisan politics aside. BBI politics. No, I mean I don't care. So this or MPP, I don't care, Maka. And I'm calling on the COP and the IGP to deal with him. He should resign. He should resign. People should be bold to call them to book. What are we doing here? I don't care. That should be, it will hit your face. I don't care. Revolution. I don't care. What's when they came for the trade unionists on Yahoo in Tanke? When they came for the Jew on Yahoo, so we didn't care. There was nobody around to talk for you. But everybody is gone. That I say, we have to be very careful. Young politicians here, but no. I saw an appa it's not here. Bechiamo papa. Who papa who fear? I know they cheer. I am you. They are making money in their pocket and they are taking their mobile. They are making money, their families are good. Look at Akufo-Addo. Tama Obwe, Nigeria we 30 years ago. Okobwe Yama. I want to be saying what Tarosha. Pretty dress. When I know the girl 30 years ago, I know that none dress into them. I mean, I know them.
Okay.
I don't say please.
Chama said that okay, so when you're privy to some information, especially the audio, no, yet we more concerning what side there, former president side, no. Is there possibility to be to me no cray?
No, that's what I'm saying. If and the word if Dan Parry wakes up in the morning, midnight, and goes to see Brezema.
Oh no, so Osaka saw more kasa phone so I say every day they talk on phone.
That's what I'm saying. One, first, that is why you need to establish. You call Dan Parry, establish. Is it true? You've been there. So to make it authentic, you go and get his phone record. When you go to MTN, you go to your phone record. They pull it out. It will tell you. It will tell the number of times you have rang him, the time a friend. You might not get the conversation, but there will be evidence that you've been calling them. So what the people are saying that become justified. Then your position there as IGP is untenable. That's what I'm saying. That's what must be serious about things. If it is true, go and investigate. Let us set up the probe. Get his phone records. It will tell you any time or ring it to be stated there.
And if it is true, say
then it's untenable.
Dangerous.
They're dangerous. So why were you calling for what? Were you official duty? If you want to call him, do officially, so everybody will know. Let us be honest with ourselves. Let us be honest with ourselves in this country. If you are not honest, that's what I'm saying. Whose acts must be grown? You have to say, all that we need to do what Papa na allege. It's an allegation. So so it's set up that's why I hope it will be part of the parliamentary inquiry. They should go and bring from the time he became IGP up to now. They should go and bring his phone records. So the time that he was calling him, at what time was he called? During office hours. I then come and explain. I called him because maybe somebody has been arrested, the person has mentioned his name, or there's an investigation, we want you to come. And that's your official, then we can understand.
Okay.
Otherwise, we cannot be living in glass houses and not throw stones.
Mate.
Definitely, if you throw stones, to come back to you.
Mate.
I believe in that, our politics. I mean, going forward, our politics are here, we are all human. Nobody is infallible. But even there, as the you should be bold enough to say it. That makes you a man. That makes you credible. That makes you very, very.
Mama Nase, Alfred, the last point, Chairman dear, was to say a bit no cresse IGP need the former president. In France, the opposition leader. If they're in talks, so mudin komo. At the end of more can was some or see a dangerous at the more minor. Moon sound.
Yeah. Say president. On you do IGP no like 1 point, And before the president appoints any IGP in this country, National Investigations BNI or NIBC National Investigations Bureau by information in about to the president before they can appoint you. The president has stated, even after this state, he has the full confidence in the IGP.
Say dangerous.
Yes, may say the focus NDC wants us to move our focus on.
Okay.
We will not. We will focus and repair and rebound this country. Yet na minister before a press for no catch on say blue akase fit blue akase fita. Under the NDC government. No more information minister, I pray in a cancer assembly. So why would we come and sit here and lie about anything? Me, Alfred Thompson, enye post na me here, enye friends a minister na Mpensenpensenmu, enye ejuma ina me here ansa na maka. There is a mekano meka. Se me ba na me mampeni wo ho, na se me chiano. When I want person obey, yeah, fine. But me because I give him that respect as my leader and as a leader of my party. And I believe in him. Say decision be offer in the interest of the country. Because on fact decision only for his personal interest. And now for the interest of a selected few. Or for interest and decision money. If everybody to me cut now your tip. Now you to me every time you the IGP can we focus and run this country?
Or tape no again this for the buyer saying.
If they brought it, I mama Nsem. If omo yeah now omo plan yeah now omo yeah bibia because from the time I fear saying
voices say woman be familiar to you.
They be. From the time I fear saying they've always been stating say MPP person IGP. From the time I feel that's all they've been stating. I don't know here. You can't say IGPD. And it's because General Secretary Justin Kudia expresses his pleasure about the way the police treated our person. And I love the way he came out and said it boldly. Said the mere fact that you have power, in just we will abuse our power. And says a police officer transfer yes. He said it. Said they are more and yet. And I'll state it here. And he stated it on air. And it brought peace. And no chase MPP will abuse power like how NDC can do. Because they say mama yati and wants to say former IGPs are more for money elections more. Because they keep on stating, say IGP and on to me why for elections near the IGP na say you need.
Say what audio
IGP no.
E audio ni mu.
Sanya man no mo keni na audio no mu.
Antosha.
Omo how to psych nkrofo adwen na omo adwen back towards a certain line.
Ade na wo ye audio me ba o. Afrade na mo ye audio no political. Na mo fa politics central chain and share the gravity audio no ekita.
Me share no me can be me say speaker I can say oh yeah bipartisan and we welcome it.
Before speaker Ibekasa the interior minister Asia Central
no can say.
Me bacho yes. Na me kan. Na was say Alfred me ba. Na was say take parliament say ombetu sana mono. And as since na ebole down on security ntino. Na was say bia the interior minister ne ka say obia ye hunu bibi saying ye better kin on. Was some person be involved in ho sane manim. Until from a hona no e bia na adwene mu no of fan politics. Ana
one fan of politics.
Nti then also investigate.
Me can be from Ashasi no. Say we will not sit down for certain people to make us lose our focus. Our focus is to run a country and run it well. Many and can be, can say, and the tape is the same as of example for tape. Obi can say, yeah, president in here unpopular and ungovernable. No, Obi can say, me go to me boss, me call lobby president and to me boss. Is it the same? Two different things.
Because
two different things. We'll say, Mamma Casa, time I will Casa. No, the way the same. Let's go on.
Alfred, meet you.
Into Obiko Jinaho.
But you know, see for Mamma, share a second topic.
As a party chairman, what you go Jina bedroom now will catch it, and now we'll go for him now catch him saying, yen certain things, na country near ungovernable. I said, saying, it is a serious offense. And that is why it's in a young coach or Moses and this for near Obiko and sit then I must say a treason, but I'm coaching the same moloch.
Okay,
yeah, the same thing. But you say, let the courts take its a. Man can be merciful, no man can be say. We have opened the system up. Special prosecutor we will court will be if you feel say as some more kind and your papa send it to court, send it to the special prosecutor. Speaker, I can say be partisan and bipartisan into it, and we welcome it because we will remain focused and make sure that the economy bounces back. They remain focused and make sure that they want to cause mayhem.
Alfred, now, a second topic in the so.
Just 1 second.
1 second, yeah, soon.
It is unfortunate.
But it
is unfortunate.
Chairman,
it's unfortunate. The over relate to and it's a some way in. I'm now yadana pana yate and this is bianyo nipo kasano or ye card police no police na kasa akade in the police service no ya wa NDC police na ya wa MPP police.
But I know they so ya we na onya we.
No me aware about my back public.
Okay.
Men kind but frog no if you in so much can say NDC and to say identify NDC police for na normal to side and this is also MP NDC for MP when I ignore president ignore president Nankasa Buenano Nankasa Nankasa is there today as your father
misfocus
as your father to your father no asama or can or relate to him or can into Nankasa no other friend Crawford. Obey statement.
Chairman, okay, 1 second. Almost 1 minute. Me that say. Me pacho. Okay. Your second topic, your parliament. Na your shed your minority. Your boycotting parliamentary proceedings. Say omonko because honorable judge question ejina court. Chairman, me shall say ho. Before say member of parliament ebe kotina fi ho no some constituents ene kokoto aba omonya to aba nima we are you are no more representing one political party, you are representing the whole constituency, even though say wujina mudima NDC the omo ye no omo consort omo constituents ene omo kwan the omo ye is it in the interest of constituency no na omo personal gains intia.
Last week matna menye doctor our constituency bo awoshi one constituency
awoshi
awoshi constituency baba mi efe
mate mi aso be kaya me ba
me batna ha na makade bibe yedu question this situation no or there yenya cool heads.
Okay.
Cool heads. Yeah, I don't want us to go into the merits or the demerits of the situation. Secunde, I don't want us to go there. Baby, you do know. You have to move this country forward. The people of Asin have re-elected the gentleman. The good people of Ghana are saying that enough is enough. We are Abaino, there was a case, no like prosecute, where Dama Mami, Chinese woman,
Aisha,
Aban say, it's not pursued. Aban is not pursuing because senior minister, us in our relationship with China, no, or call for us not to continue the case. Other cases. Into boycott to solidarity. Let's all as a people come together and say, look, let's move on. Aban, I was the first person even to call for Aban to step this down. In through one of your sister Aisha.
Joy
News.
Okay, Aisha Ibrahim.
Yeah, they invited me on them to tell them maybe you don't know. Like the question they be the same question. We say let sleeping dogs lie.
Nti en license asem no aban no nya chiredi and adentia. That court case. Mo pese mo di motions ewram chairman.
Me ma Aisha foreigner. Now some abana and pull out that. So there's precedent. It might be wrong, it might be right, but for us, because at the end of the day, let's assume for one moment, you jail him. Do you think there will be peace in this country?
I won't.
Peace.
Oh, my friend. My friend, don't talk.
My friend,
don't talk. I mean, don't believe like an ostrich. Don't let's behave like an ostrich. Bury your head in the sand.
And chairman, teacher, moment yes, you didn't be
because one part. That is why.
Sorry, Mom.
That is why you ask me the question. The people going to boycotting parliament and going to yes. It's kind of disruption. It's a kind of disruption. Government business is not going on. So there are so many ways of disrupting the peace of the country.
But to say court proceedings not to us all. Na se court no peace Emma.
I'm just telling you that because a part of the population feels that is wrong. Court make my judgment, but you're entitled to criticize the judgment. It's not sacrosanct. They're all human beings. But I'm telling you that you don't know the reaction. That is what people looking at crystal ball are saying that let us get a certain stage. We are Ghanaians. We make the laws, and the laws we interpret the laws. There are ways and means of bringing stand. I will not sit here and behave like an ostrich.
Okay.
That if a question goes to jail, you think there will be peace in the country? I made a proviso.
Okay.
See, let's assume in case. I'm just trying to. We don't want to get to the abyss or the Rubicon and want to cross it.
Okay.
You understand? Because one is said that the circumstances under which you are charging this gentleman is not appropriate to another one that you are relating to. I don't want to go there. I can start from the genesis. Here we are talking about somebody who was holding 3 passports, who never expressed the intention of stepping down. Here is somebody who has done the needful, and he was not using any other country's passport. But at the time that he wrote the letter denouncing this, you couldn't have gone to Canada with a Canadian passport. But that would be forgery and criminal. So sometimes we have to use the common sense. The laws are there, but we as human beings, do you look at the circumstances? In fact, here's a case where our party, you are using Ghana passport, Burkinabe passport, British passport. You are traveling with them until somebody at immigration alerted the state.
That's it.
Oh, here's a situation. He has denounced it, and then he at the time that he was going to, EC called him, interviewed him, and agreed that as a referee, go and play the football. Now they said it's not a process, but at the beginning, you have to look at all that dynamics now.
Parliament, the minority and the
I support them.
You support them.
I support them. If the government will not listen and continue, I support them. For so long as they should go and support, give solidarity. We shouldn't leave him alone. We should give the solidarity. He should go. They should go as long as they do the needful. They write letter to
the basis everyone ma will follow issues see on social media and they are not bisa. Say in case Sebia ekobie na ebubo na woko or kodemu asem kan yen kase be ban so ombedi na chia kodem bia na
you see, you are asking a situation where all of them cannot go to court, but there can be a reaction.
Mate, Mama na say, Alfred.
It's an unfortunate situation that chairman is supporting.
No. It's not unfortunate. No. Please, don't use the word unfortunate. It is my right to do support. It can never be unfortunate. Speak your words, but don't say it's unfortunate because you cannot. You are not. No, don't refer.
To boycott parliament is an unfortunate situation.
No.
I'll state it and state it over and over again.
But not me. Don't say it.
And I said it's an unfortunate situation that you are supporting.
What tells you that's an unfortunate situation?
Who says
it's
the moment they vote for you?
No, I am not. No.
When you were talking, I was very quiet. But there were so many words you used I wasn't happy with.
Now, listen, I'm saying that for me, it is fortunate. It's not unfortunate.
Keep your words.
Yes, so I'm emphasizing.
And I have emphasized that it's an unfortunate.
The listeners are here that it is so proper and right to do.
You will do that.
Yes.
I'll
be the first to champion it.
Which is very unfortunate because anything that goes against building nation, we should not buy into it. Whether you are old or young, new of this thing in politics. To you. To MP. Because Ghana man. Obi wanyina oda eyinum. When you were even campaigning, presidential candidates spoke there, so when you were in prison, want to man no in prison. No. In prison in was obi fufu go and try. The ABA, what the court will decide. But let the courts decide there when you know prison. Now
dangerous.
There, you can do anything in this country.
My friend.
You're not the only people who have the distance to yourselves.
My friend.
No, anybody should try from their camp.
My friend.
That ABA court now can there, you should go to prison. And you people will say that you are going to make this country ungovernable. You will see what is ungovernable.
Don't sit down and brag.
But don't you have the security forces?
Don't brag.
What is their job?
Don't brag.
Why are they being paid?
Don't brag.
Why are they being paid? Security forces will stop them today, like how they stopped them when they wanted to misbehave when they lost the election in 2020.
Oh, Chairman.
There are peaceful demonstrations.
There
are peaceful demonstrations. There are peaceful demonstrations.
It's very unfortunate.
Your mind has gone to somewhere. There are peaceful demonstrations. If you decide not to go to parliament, they should run the country. There are peaceful demonstrations.
Don't worry, if you decide not to go to parliament, there are a number of days our anchor parliament.
Adwaso went there for 2 years. Adwaso was in parliament out of power for 2 years.
So
did they take a name out? Mr. Adwaso left parliament for 2 years. Did they take her out?
Chairman, may I say, Alfred,
thank you very much. Thank you very much, madam.
We are not.
Mamenka Bibi no want to say na want to say China. The NDC, they are not above any law in this country. They are not above any law in this country. When they do unfortunate things, when they do things that will not build the process and the progress of this country, we will state it and state it again. The Azar warrior Mpunto Mbagana man, and that is something that we will not hide.
We are not obliged to follow your.
Oh, Chairman, Wadaroma, we
are not obliged to follow your.
Medase Chairman. Now, Alfred, dear Koso, no boycott, he phone kuti anya wabayi.
Why should you boycott when you are being paid for it? When you are being paid to sit at parliament, is it only NDC people now watch one constituencies? Is it only NDC people now watch one constituencies? You are looking at both. The moment they vote for you, just like the president, you are not in charge of only MPP supporters in this country. You are in charge of both. The onus is on you. Say, make sure there area Mpunto Abawu constituency. Mbwana Bawu constituency. Common fund for constituency to help your constituency people. And it's not for just NDC people. It's not for just MPP people. And so when you sit down and you say you want to boycott, to what end?
Help our
And having it shows the type of mindset of the people who want to rule such a country.
That's fine.
People who don't have the welfare of this country at that. When I was talking from the Ashasin, my mind said once a day, with a leak tape or no leak tape, our focus is to make sure that we correct all the ills of this country, and we are still doing it. That is our mandate. So I expect that NDC should know that there are parliamentarians, our parliament, our mandate is to make sure, say, they work for the interest of this country, not for individual interest, not for one person's interest. And to say it's not a catch me there, or you would there, or you support it anytime, any day. It's unfortunate. And I repeat it, it's unfortunate.
It's
and it's not in the interest of this country, for the growth of this country, for the progress of this country. Because you make sure that, and you see, they say it proudly to them, was okay, and it disrupts the business of government business. It disrupts government business. Them na money.
Na Alfred, my main and phone call say chairman nebo so kakra. Na waka say almost some number of days so one ma without permission radio but when I may be yenim say at a point ye mame Sarah Joasafo on a working in the Japan MPs ni bi ka ho omo bedru sa point no man no yet say ho komo e course so a e ko we what did see
did we not MPP as parliamentarians push for the
that is the question.
The speaker had his own ways of
exactly. Doing things. Say, "Oma boss bia to hoti adesifula."
So
I don't be the one fan no be the odibedi no.
They are onbeye bian. It has its replaying effects.
Mate.
So if we have to push the trigger for they to be taken out of parliament, we'll push that trigger. We won't rest on our ours. We'll make sure say whatever I say here for Mpunto to come into Ghana, MPP and MPs. And the government and the people of Ghana will do it for them.
Mate.
The interest of Ghanaians is paramount.
Me too.
We are all interested in this country moving forward.
But
when one side is behaving as if the country belongs to them, we will not allow it. We will not allow it. That country does not, it belongs to all of us. So if you don't want to reason, we will also not reason. And I'm state on record and authority that we appreciate our MPs for showing solidarity to their fellow MP when he goes to court. Because what they are doing is called persecution. It's not prosecution. You're persecuting. And when you are persecuting somebody, yes, when you are persecuting somebody, you've taken out of parliament, he has gone, he has won the election, you are persecuting the person. You are not prosecuting the person. That's how we see it. And we are entitled to see it that way. You cannot speak our mind. What are you talking about? We are also Ghanaians.
The chairman said, "Na ni bibia your key asem kani ho a sinka Supreme Court en kasa yen twa ne free parliament mu e ma by election e ma so."
I try to me akoto aba.
I want to me ba no.
I gave you the genesis.
Metiasia chairman wadaroma me pa cho. Into the fact say Supreme Court who say bibia nko yie no. Almost say perjury and forgery. I don't know person mo touch ne wo bra mra ne nya adwuma. Me pa cho nye no me ka se me da court no.
Na yes in there on your perjury and forgery.
Into my court to decide here.
Court to decide in we are money solidarity. You are worried.
Na mo pesa ba na free court. Yes
say baby Mpensenpensenmu ye do no. Want to move forward. No more so court. Fine, you court. No, you money solidarity.
Mate.
So what's the big deal?
Into Boba Mako see that ben.
Captain time we are sent almost every day. Into every day about court, you better solidarity. You better drop. You do the need for any bra.
Into a 6 months or 6 months in your minority and peace parliament.
You better draw. I draw parliament. I'm a notice. Say you call. And you say, "Udi letter bar." No parliament speaker approval. The letter call. They are serving notice. They are serving notice. But I'm saying that we are not going to stop giving solidarity for our colleague.
Okay.
So anybody can talk. Whether we are disrupting you. we also have a ways and means of also making our voices to be heard.
Me ye breno eso enti se de na me bisa ne se to almost 6 months. Some of den krata kra koma speaker for permission na mo beko. Enti constituent na ono to abama wa wo de beti na ho a adwuma na wo ye wo court na ho na ka se be ye adwuma no.
Court abo omo nto mai.
Hey, sir.
What are you talking about? They are happy about what you are doing. Have you gone to do a validation? They are happy. They are telling us what we should do. The people of our sin are telling us what to do.
And your sin per se
our constituencies are telling what to do because if also
Mate. Meda say, penifo me no aye din komo chairman emeritus Adekoka. Or former Greater Accra Regional NDC chairman and Alfred Thompson MPP communications team member. Me pese me nko Facebook na me ready kakra wa ha. Na nan kansa okay. Abeta asemo Alfred, me bacho 2 minutes why me braso. Oh there yeah. I know dem me kai. And I'm pesa me de tede me dia so to there yeah. Me da mu nyina to dem me mo bo mu din. Rebi Roxy kwekunkroma Abeta Dodu Nanan Kansa where Joseph Donko Edoso me da mu nyina se but we say content to the bia once I be kind no yeah was able to make couch in the way sanity me that say
that is all that you are asking for as a government say obiambra together and support it na yefam puntu umbra if the law is say yen we to the end now we have to run to the end that is how you run a government
but the course we affect more aban dwumadie ni business or the parliament
not at all
sir
not at all yeah the corner affecting na say say mon yen case ntem na yen self so they will call them
okay
and we will announce it for everyone to see yen shede what we want to do ye hiam puntu chairman or say omope amomuntu omo for na tie almost one be for decisions omo but we need every vote and every vote counts so we a member of parliament it doesn't mean you are above the law ye be ma imbrana ye juma. And so the Attorney General is working to the end of the case. And that is why what I say Attorney General can say India case on a daily basis not a case in them on per case ebe drag it on. And that is what he did. Musimuntia say why Attorney General was calling for a daily basis case no. These are the things that Ebwa Mampuncho Bagana.
Mamina must say
I'm saying
Chairman knows
selective justice and Abaya, why now you say obey selective justice? No, yeah, ma, that to take place in this country. Abaya, Ghana is all of us.
Ghana is 30 seconds.
Ghana is 67 years old.
Okay.
Ghana is 67. We have traveled a long way. So we must do things that will know the benefit of everybody. And yes, my Baba, my GMI, some no dear. It's thing of the past. So we will also ensure that the right thing is done.